Bit of a landmark today with the number that we hit, right?
Yeah, for the 19th day in a row, we hit 100 degrees. Here's some good news a little bit. A few neighborhoods seeing a few spotty showers around central Texas, mainly out east of Austin, east of I-35 in the Bastrop, Fayette, and Lee County area. We also have a few heavier showers just west of our viewing area, west of even Mason County and Gillespie County, just west of Fredericksburg there. The most rainfall falling around the KVUE viewing area is right around, again, the 71, Highway 71 area, LaGrange, Giddings, and Bastrop seeing a couple showers. Nothing happening downtown Austin, just a lot of puffy clouds, a mix of sun and clouds. And temperatures for that reason, just a little bit more cloud cover out there, have dropped a little bit from where we were yesterday, a couple degrees, but still we hit 100 degrees this afternoon at Camp Mabry, officially going down in the record books, and we're still at 99 degrees with it feeling hotter than that, as hot as 111 feeling like in Giddings, 104 in Bastrop. So we can see a couple of these spotty showers, maybe even around Austin before sunset. Once we head past sunset, we lose the energy and we lose those rain chances until we head into tomorrow afternoon when we get a bit more instability back in the atmosphere. So tomorrow morning we start in the 70s near 80 degrees. We climb back to very close to 100. As of now, our forecast is just below 100 degrees, but wouldn't be shocked if several locations get to or very close at the very least to 100 degrees for tomorrow afternoon. And once again, a spotty shower too will be possible, especially west of I-35 in the hill country. And then as we head into Monday, kind of the same story, although rain chances slim down even more. Temperatures hovering right around 100 to 105. Monday looks to be extra hot. In fact, it only gets worse from here as we head into Monday afternoon. We're looking at a heat index as high as 110. And then we start to get better by Tuesday and Wednesday. By midweek next week, it starts to feel a little bit better out there, 105, and then we have a cold front moving our way by Labor Day weekend, and we could have the coolest temperatures we've had in at least the last month by then. So a 20% chance of rain for this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. We lose the rain chances for most of this next week, and then we'll see a few rain chances perhaps as we head into the next weekend. As far as how much rain we could see, even though we have a couple rain chances, it's not going to add up to too much, that's for sure. Here's a little bit of exciting news. By Labor Day weekend, we look to have a cold front move through. And we kind of have to laugh at this because it's going to be cooler, but we're talking about low 90s as we head into Saturday. Again, something we haven't seen in the past month, but at least we're making some improvements. We're looking at a below average temperatures across much of the country over the next week or two. Around Texas will be pretty average once we add up all the days. Mold in the high count, allergy count, latest counts, you can find them every day in the Statesman. For tonight, 77 degrees, mostly clear, a spotty shower before 8 o'clock this evening. For tomorrow, we'll top out near 100. And again, if we don't hit 100, it would be the first time in basically the past 3 weeks we have not been able to do that in quite a while. As you see, moving through next week's going to be a scorcher once again. And then as we move into next weekend, it's still kind of a little ways out from the 7-day forecast, but we're keeping an eye on, again, the first more substantial cold front we've seen in a while.
That would be nice, for sure.
Would be nice.
Heading into September, I know a lot of people excited for that month after August.
Look forward to that.
Thanks, Nathan. Appreciate it.